In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys the team that I'm running on Hydra Nightmare difficulty for the Hydra Clash, of course, and I really try to push it to my best personal score that I've achieved on a Hydra Nightmare clan boss, and I'm going to share with you guys the builds, a couple of different tips on how to run the team. Of course, I've done this on the stream. This was a very long run. It took roughly 2 hours to do the entire key. You can definitely do it faster if you're just focusing on that rather than just sharing around and stuff, but I'm going to share a couple of highlights from the actual run with you guys. I'm not going to keep the entire run because it's going to be very, very long. Now, if you guys enjoy the content and you want to see more daily raid content, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps a lot. And a quick thing that I want to mention before we move over to the main topic of the video. The other day, I actually made a giveaway in this video. Speed farm the Iron Twins Fortress with no Geomancer. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you guys go and do it. Basically, we have the Prime Gaming drops. I'll be giving away my Burangiri, so we're quickly going to select the winner, guys. Once I'm gonna announce the winner, feel free to message me. I'm gonna give you the code, and you're gonna enter the code at the promo codes, and you'll be able to claim your Burangiri. So let's quickly go and collect the link from this video. That's kind of like what we need. So we get the link. Share, copy, go over to YouTube random comment picker, put in the video and number of winners 1, and filter duplicate users to make sure we're not getting multiple ones, and 5 plus 5 equal 1, right? Equal 10, and let's get our comments. So there we go, we got our comments, start. Now, usually I should be able to select to put a word in. I want Burangiri, that was kind of like the text, so if I'm not seeing anything with Burangiri here, I'm gonna pick another winner. Like we have a Cristobal. I don't think he wants him. That was kind of like the main thing that you needed to say. I want Burangiri. And this website, for example, it became premium now, so I'm not able to filter it by word. So pick another winner. We're gonna take another try here. The All-Seeing Gamer. Hello, I would like the promo code because I'm a new player. I'm not sure about how good it is, but I can get Prime. If it was, I would give it away. So basically, he is our winner. He wants Burangiri, guys. Feel free to send me a message, either in Discord, either just reply to one of my comments on this video, on the pinned comment, and then I'll contact you in there, and we're gonna see how I can pass you the code, basically. But you are the winner. I'll post this on the community tab. Going back to the Hydra clan boss, this is the team that I'm running on Nightmare. We have Cardiel, Krisk, Tuhanarak, Mishinaki, and I run double Acrisia. Now, probably you've seen the damage on the thumbnail, of course, and it took me quite a few tries to get here. I attempted to push the score previous weeks as well, but I haven't really focused much. I changed the build on Mishinaki. I targeted the right heads, so Mishinaki's passive comes in play to up his damage. We have a Krisk on a curse set, which will boost the damage a bit. We have Cardiel, which is just an amazing, amazing champion. To Hanarak, block buffs, decrease attack, increase speed, increase defense will boost Mishinaki's damage. This team is not very auto-friendly to reach stupid damage. Yes, you will deal 2, 3, 4, 500 million damage with this team on auto, but you're not gonna get crazy scores with it on auto because to Hanarak is a bit wonky when she's using the A2. You gotta target the right heads. Same with Mishinaki. You wanna target the weak heads with the other champion, so Mishinaki's passive comes in play. With Acrisias, you want to target the tanky head, so you get more damage. So it's a bit different in terms of what we're running. But let's dive into the run and see how this team is actually being played. This is like 4 weeks of Hydra right here with the 4 retries that I've done already. Getting a cheeky resisted, then not paying attention to one thing, and God knows what happened the previous time. 51 crit rate. No, you need 100% crit rate. Drop crit damage and something else, but you need the crit rate, 100%. Again resisted. What the? .370 accuracy with the masteries, and it's not enough? What are you talking about? With that amount of accuracy, I can debuff the Hydra's mom. The heck? Yeah, the 3% is so stupid. Oh. Oh, baby. I like that one. That was nice. Those extra hits in there, you know? The Head of Mischief will be annihilated. I actually thought that I won't have to go and smack him again, but that's fine. I'll do it. Man, I'll be honest with you. There are many things that can annoy you in this game, okay? And I'll be honest with you. There's nothing else more annoying than the 3% chance in raid, okay? Literally nothing else more annoying than that. Because such things should not exist. You know what I mean? Things like this should literally not exist. Now, a weakening here would be nice too. So, using a Newt, for example, could potentially up a bit the damage. Newt instead of a Tranda. Most likely. The damage from Mishinaki here would be pretty big, you know. I'm really debating maybe to change the cruelty from the brimstone from to Hanorak to cruelty instead, but I don't know if it will necessarily be the best move. Hunting is awesome. Yeah, he's a nice champion. Yeah. Yep. Let's see what do we have. Okay. Head of a decay again. Not a problem. Extra turn, we like this. The more extra turns, now the better. When we have the Head of Suffering down, guys, that's where you really gotta maximize all the damage from enemy max HP, because that's when it really matters, you know. Because you're hitting the cap. You're hitting the 500 plus K per hit with enemy max HP, which is feeling so good, you know. I'm really hoping for 900, I'll be honest, but I don't know if I get there. That's a bit of a stretch, I think. I think it's a bit of a stretch. The timer is what you dislike. I know, yeah, 70 minutes in. But hey, I'm streaming, I'm chatting with you guys. The time is going good. Not bad, you know. I should kill the Head of Mischief quick, man. What am I doing? What am I doing? Kill the Head of Mischief quick so I have all these decapitated heads chilling there for a bit longer. Beautiful. 74 minutes, I know. I know. I know what you might say here, you know, but it's all working as intended, okay? It's all working as intended. If the RNG would have been a bit better, we would have had a much better chance to reach that 1 billion. But towards the end, it wasn't that great. You know? And Putting my Cardial on Reflex for next week as an idea would definitely make a massive, massive difference. Just to have those extra ally attacks. And there we go. Ugh. So what do we have? We have Cardial with 63.1 million damage. Krisk with 143, of course. The Hex set helps a lot. We have Tuhanorak with 45.7. Mishinaki with 185. So I can say the Savage set helped him a bit, but I don't think like, wow. A bit of help for sure. Acrisia, 229 million. And the second Acrisia, the one that was not lazy, the one that took extra turns, 254 million. So pretty damn good, yeah. Free regroup? Hell no. Hell no, Navido. What's up? This only took me 2 hours, guys. I'm very close to Ziggy's damage. How you may notice, I'm very close to Ziggy's damage. Like, I feel like if I was doing a couple of moves better, I was gonna beat his damage. But just little mistakes, you know, little mistakes. So quickly talking about the builds, guys. This is my Cardial. He has Phantom Touch. He's on Savage, on Lethal, and Speed. Because I'm running him in the Fire Knight. This is what I have as a build. And total stats on him, we have 53k HP, almost 5k attack, 3k defense, 295 speed. If we're actually putting the Hydra stats, 5k attack, 305 speed, full crit rate, 266 crit damage, and of course we're ignoring 20% of the target's defense. Masteries, we have a offense and support 3 War Master as tier 6. Then we have Krisk on a curse set. He is built for a bit of damage, so he's close to full crit rate. Decent defense and HP. It's pretty hard to get all the stats right on them because this is something that is pretty hard to build. To build a team like these guys, the stats on all your champions need to be crazy. That's why I said in the previous video that I posted today, all these teams that deal 1 billion damage, they need insane gear and insane stats. It's exactly like the Tranda team and exactly how the Corporal and Cadaver team was. It's not like these teams are easier to run than the others. They're not at all. Maybe some of the stats need to be crazier than on the other ones because on the other ones you can build 4 champions with crappy stats more or less, you know. So for example, this is Krisk. 51k HP, 4.2k defense, 260 speed, 96 crit rate, 162 crit damage, 500 resistance, 360 accuracy, and he ignores 20% of the target's defense. Masteries, offense, and support, War Master as tier 6. And you've seen his damage was pretty good, mainly because he actually had the cursed set on, and because I added some damage to him, which actually made a lot of difference, you know. Then we have Tuhanorak. So she's built on Reflex and Perception. Very, very light stats, like nothing crazy. Total stats, 60k HP. And then we have 2k attack, 4k defense, 312 speed, almost full crit rate, 228 crit damage, 415 accuracy, and she ignores 20% of the defense. I need to up the crit rate a bit more on her. I'm running her with 70 plus crit rate because she's going to get buffed by Cardial from the ally attack, you know, so that helps her to deal quite a bit of damage too. Her damage is based on defense. And masteries, we have offense and support 3, War Master as tier 6. Then we have Mishinaki. I changed him from Relentless to Savage. His damage went up, I would say, by 10 to 15%. And the rest of the damage that went up is because I targeted the right heads with Cardial, with Tuhanorak, just to make sure his passive comes in play and smacks for 400k plus, which was actually hitting harder than an Acrisia with a single hit, you know. So Savage, total stats, 45k HP, 5.8k defense, 270 speed, full crit rate, 269 crit damage, 400 accuracy, and of course we ignore 20% of the target's defense. Masteries, offense, and support, and then we have War Master. Then we have the last two champions in here, which are the Acrisias. This is Acrisia number 1, Relentless and a speed set, 1 refresh accessory, total stats 48k HP, 3.1k attack, 2.7k defense, which is irrelevant, you just want to have survivability, 261 speed once we're going to put this on, full crit rate, 271 crit damage, and of course we ignore 20% of the target's defense. Would be nice to get some accuracy on her, so I'm considering to give to this one accuracy. Masteries, offense, and support, War Master as tier 6. Then this Acrisia, I'm using her on the Sand Devil's Necropolis too, so I need a lot of crit damage on her. A Relentless and a crit damage set. Total stats, 53k HP, 3.2k attack, 2.8k defense, 265 speed, full crit rate, 332 crit damage, and we ignore 20% of the target's defense. These builds are very, very easy to achieve, right, Plarium? Only the Tranda one is hard to achieve. Masteries, offense and defense 3. Counter attack on this one because it helps me on the Sand Devil's Necropolis. War Master as tier 6. This is the build that I had on my Nightmare team. I dealt 922 million damage, and with better RNG, I can get close to 1 billion. Now, moving over from 1 billion to 1.1, most probably is not going to happen, okay? I don't think I can do it with this team. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As usual, appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Let me know what you think about the builds. Do you think that these builds are easier to achieve compared with other builds that I showed you, for example, on my hard team where I ran Tranda and the rest? You think this is more accessible to you than building one champion in crazy gear? That was all for the video. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.